What's going on, YouTube family? Back with another video. You with Fergus Aquatics and more, and I'm here today to just kind of do a fish room update and let you guys know exactly what new fish I've gotten, and also the fish I've lost recently as well. So good and bad news, but I guess we can go ahead and get this show on the road. So we're gonna start here at the 20-gallon fish tank, African cichlid fish tank. It's supposed to be African cichlid fish tank, but I have some grow outs in here. I have green terrors. It's a pair. There's one. I think that's a female right there. And this guy, he's risen to be the tank boss since I've moved the VA high out. But you guys will figure out exactly where I moved the VA high at shortly. But like I was saying, I have a pair of green terror cichlids that I'm looking forward to breeding out. Yesterday I went to the pet store and bought me a female convict, and there she is. She's somewhere in here. You can see her up there kind of messing around. She just went behind that rock up there. Still growing this guy out here in the breeder box. Longfin Oscar. Kind of keeping him away from everybody else because I don't want them to chew him up. But there's that female convict. She's coming out. I'm growing her out, looking forward to kind of breeding her as well and dispersing the convicts and whatnot throughout the fish room and to other individuals that want to look into keeping fish with me. So now I'm going to get my son Genesis here to come up and feed them for you guys so you can see them eat real quick. Here you go, man. Go ahead. Toss that food up in there, let them go to work.
Yeah, Daddy.
Yeah, man. Alright, so now we're going to move to the 60-gallon fish tank.
Yeah.
So I can let you all know the updates pertaining to that tank. Alright, here guys, we're here at the 60-gallon fish tank right here in the living room. And unfortunately, I have lost my SRD Super Red Dragon flower horn. Couldn't explain or tell you guys why exactly I lost that fish. I had him for a while. I also had a Cuban cichlid that was in here that I had recently moved, and she passed as well. So other than that, the other tank inhabitants is doing awesome. I've moved my pike cichlid back over here because we all know that, you know, they can be pretty mean and nasty and withstand their own with the red devils. I've added the VA high. I might have talked about this guy or girl in the last video that was uploaded. You guys go check that out. Give that video a like. Have the common pleco here. And here's the male convict cichlid that I look forward to breeding that female with in the 20-gallon. This is kind of the tank setup. I know you guys, I've already showed you all this tank so far and whatnot. That's my painted turtle up here. Had this guy since he was a little wee baby. He's getting pretty big now, putting on size. But again, I did lose my Super Red Dragon flower horn that was in this tank. So I'm working on slowly but surely building my fish room back into shape. And if you guys like what you see by the end of the video, or you know, anything within the channel, just definitely feel free to comment down below and give the video a like. Alright, so now we're going to move to the 65-gallon tank in the bedroom. Give you guys an update on that tank as well. Alright guys, we're here in the bedroom at the 65-gallon fish tank, community fish tank, and not much has changed with this tank as far as the last videos and uploading. Going over stalking and whatnot. I did rescue 2 goldfish from a bait and tackle store. I will be uploading that video on the rescue and whatnot. Just gotta do some editing and everything like that. But yeah, so this video is gonna come out beforehand. But yeah, you guys can see those fish are doing amazing after you know, treating the entire tank and whatnot, adding them to the community. Everything is doing great. I have recently moved over some plants and whatnot to this tank, some live plants that I had down in the puffers tank, the Arrowhead puffers tank, and they weren't doing too good, so I moved them up to see if I could get better results out of them. So they're not planted just yet, but you can see the root system is pretty good. So I'm gonna let them do their thing naturally. Once they start to root out and stuff like that, then we're gonna go from there and take the show on the road. But I did add this guy here, Chinese high fin banded shark, right there. Pretty cool fish, man. Know they get big, so guys, don't get crazy in the comments. Before I make any purchases within my fish room or any fish I'm adding to my collection, I am well aware of how big they get, the conditions they need to be in, the food they need to be fed, and so forth and so on. So please, guys, don't jump in the comments and talk about size, because I always have future plans for all my fish and animals that I have in my fish room, and you know, dog, all of that. But this is a 65 gallon fish tank in the bedroom. Now just let you guys take a quick peek at the puffer's tank. He may not show himself right away. He likes to hide when the light is on. But I did change some things up. Like I took this side of his tank, put it up here, moved some things around. So I'll let you guys just see the new scape in his tank per se. If he's out, then you guys can enjoy him being out, but he may not be out right now. Alright guys, so we're here at this little 10 gallon tank right here down here. The Arrowhead Puffers tank. He does eat live food only. He will not eat frozen or prepared foods or any processed food. He's inside of this wood here. And the goldfish are back there kind of hiding away from me now. He probably spooked them and got them all stirred up, but this is his tank. This is a new scape. It's a lot more space for him to kind of do his thing. Once the lights go out, he goes around and hunts these guys down, and they are his food, so they will disappear in due time. I give them about 40 minutes tops. By tonight they'll be food gone. And now, so I'm going to go ahead and finish it off by showing you all my largest tank in the fish room. And you guys let me know what you think in the comments down below. Give me 1 second. Alright guys, we're here at my 180. This is a 180 gallon fish tank here, and it houses my 2 Oscars here. Give you guys a better look at them. In well condition. As I stated before, I am well aware of all my fish sizes and how big they grow and what conditions they need to be in, and I work hard to provide the best conditions as possible. I have an angelfish in here as well. Some may say, hey, you can't house that fish with these guys. Hey man, I tried a lot in this fish room, and that goes with what is satisfying to myself and what I see work. I do have a soft shell, spiny soft shell turtle, so he'll be one of the mascots for the fish room. Pretty cool guy. I have 2 Severums in here, a turquoise Severum and gold Severum. Just going over the stocking and whatnot to show you guys exactly what's what. We'll go slowly so you guys can kind of check out the escape and whatnot. I have a Pictus catfish in here, 4-line Pictus catfish. I also have another VA here. And as you can see, they're pretty aggressive. He's kind of yawning, showing how big his mouth is and whatnot. What can fit in there for these fish all in this tank, if it can fit in their mouth, besides the angelfish and the silver dollar, if it can fit in their mouths, they will eat it. Please understand this, people. Don't put goldfish with this Oscar. He's gonna eat it. Please don't put anything small enough as far as neon fish, anything that can fit in these guys' mouth, they will eat it. Also have the featherfin Synodontis catfish in here as well. Almost forgot about that guy. These guys, you have to watch these guys. And sorry about the glare. I'll be, keep that in mind next time I shoot another video. But keep in mind when you get these catfish, they love to pick on bottom feeders. Son, back up.
It's about to die.
As I was saying, they love to pick on bottom feeders. So plecos and everything that's at the bottom of the tank, keep in mind, they will pick on that fish and shred its fins, and irritate that fish until that fish is like so stressed out that it just dies, or it would put itself in harm's way. Like, I had to remove the pleco that was in his tank because he wanted to keep putting himself directly in front of this guy, and he doesn't like plecos, or he doesn't like any bottom feeder or anybody in his way, because he's a tank boss. So what did he do? He reacted to that. He did damage to the pleco even further. So I had to remove the pleco, and that is the pleco you guys see in that 60-gallon tank now in the living room. Yeah. So keep that in mind about these feather fin Synodontis catfish. Be mindful of that. You get the fish, don't just throw a pleco in there. If you already got a pleco, try to kind of like work some things out and see and watch the aggression between that fish. But I'll do a quick feeding real quick so you guys can see these guys eat and whatnot. And then I'll go ahead and finish this video off. Let you guys see these guys munch up. Sorry for the glare, guys. Again, I will keep in mind for the next videos. I try to make my content better and better for my viewers, so I will keep in mind of the glare that I'm working with right now, and I will definitely pump out better content on the next one, or better quality per se. But until next time, guys, stay cool and enjoy the hobby. Peace.